Hey you guys, welcome to this week's bargain of the week. I am doing a bigger bargain of the week video this time that's sort of hits and misses. You might think of it as like a beauty supply store haul, but I do think some items are from Target. So I have just an accumulation of things that I have tried for bargain of the week and was like, and then or like something I was really excited about and I'm like, this would make such a good bargain of the week, and then I try it and it's like, no, it's terrible. And then there's some that I just haven't gotten around to showing you because I forget. I'm so bad. And that is, I think, probably the story of a lot of, here beauty YouTubers, that we have a lot of stuff and then we get kind of overwhelmed and we forget stuff. So yeah, so I'm just going to kind of pile through this and show you in no particular order some stuff. I'm wearing a ton of it, some of the good, some of the bad. So I'm really grateful for bright lights and camera kind of magic, because I think if you saw me in person, you would be like, gee, Rebecca, you're wearing a lot of highlight, or you are wearing a ton of concealer. Yeah, and your mascara lashes, they're like two different lengths. And what's the other weird thing? There was something else I was going to tell you guys. There was some, and then some products I'm not going to tell you about yet because I'm testing them for different videos. I know that sounds so like snotty of me. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm working on something so special. But honestly, I try to, I try not to try too many things at once to upset my sensitive skin. But then at the same time, I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, I need to try these 5 products and they all have a different focus. And then I have a different themed video. Does that make sense? I'm sorry. Okay, I'll shut up now. Okay, first thing that I will share with you that I did not like this. So I do have a beauty supply store and I was so excited because they carry not only like the hair care stuff, and it's a little bit intimidating because they have pictures on the front that are for wigs and extensions. And then they have an entire like LA girl section. They have, what else did they have? Did they have NYX? I think they have NYX. Well, they have a whole makeup section. And so I was like, yes. So I go over there and there is a line there called Nicka K. I almost want to call it Knick-Knack. Nicka K, I think is how you say it. And I've had this before in like Beauty Box 5 and other sort of subscription boxes. I've seen this brand, so I was kind of like, oh, fun. So it's this big display, and I was like, great, I'm gonna check this out. So I think this was really, really cheap, like less than $10, and it's this 23 perfect matte colors. It's terrible. Like Wet n Wild is way better. BH Cosmetics is way better. Like I can think of 5 the e.l.f. sets that you get, whether it's at Christmas time or at Target, are way better. This just, that's the hot pink shade. It feels like dollar store makeup that you give like a little kid. So if you do have a little girl and she's like, Mommy, I want some makeup, buy her this. It just doesn't have anything. And I tried making it work, and I mean, sure, if I was on a deserted island and it was all I had, I could make it work. But I'm just here to say, just don't bother. It's just, you're getting what you pay for. It's made in China. It's cheap, but it's not great. Now, something they do make that I like are these highlighter duos, and I'm wearing like all 4 shades. So this one is highlighter duo, and I think the shade is ND10, and it's sort of a bisque buff shade and a white, and I still have some pink eyeshadow on my finger. you know, when you feel it, you think, well, this is nothing special. That's kind of how they look. There's not a lot of difference between them, but I'm actually wearing this white above my, right underneath my eyebrow. And I'm wearing this shade like through here, kind of as an under eye setting powder. And it's surprisingly, even though it doesn't swatch soft and buttery or anything like that, it goes on the skin really nicely. And then I used this darker one as kind of a contour, kind of a blush, or excuse me, bronzer situation. I'm trying to, my finger is still pink. Okay, so that's these two shades. And like, do you see what I mean? They're sort of a nice soft bronzer, blush type. They're matte. They're not very, they don't have any sparkle to them. If you had a darker complexion and you were looking for, you know, the under eye setting powder, like I used the light shade. This is, okay, this is ND07. So, I mean, it's weird that they're good. So I think it reminds me a little bit of the e.l.f. So if you come across that, you know, lip items that I was like, ooh, what are these like? And not good is the story. What brand is this? Oh, this is Ruby Kisses. So you guys know I love the Ruby Kisses foundation. I love the Ruby Kisses eyeshadow primer. It's in the same looking tube as the old Urban Decay primer potion. It has that, you know, funky bottle design, and it's like $4 at Walmart or $6 on Amazon. I mean, you can find it really inexpensive. And so Ruby Kisses, there's a couple other things I have from that line that I play with and I love it. And there's a line geared for women of color. This is the Marajuca Kiss Stick, and it's this soft matte crayon. And I thought, ooh, how fun. And I thought, well, that looks pretty. It doesn't look anything like the shade on the outside, but it is really kind of awful. It didn't feel good at all on my lips. It's kind of minty. This shade is called Take Me to Paris. There's just nothing special about it. So, oh, it reminds me of the Tarte. Oh my God. Rebecca, wake up. Tarte Maracuja, yeah. But it kind of smells the same, but it just, no. Kind of drying, kind of chalky. And then there was this one, and this is also from the Nicka K line, and it's a matte liquid lip. And I was like, oh, this looks so much fun. Like maybe it's a dupe for, you know, like Dose of Colors or Kylie. No, it's not. Like, what a really pretty shade. And you think, yeah, but it doesn't go on very well. This is the shade Santa Fe. And it looks like this. It's called True Matte, and it is pretty, but it just does not feel good on the lips. What I am wearing on the lips that I love, which always, you know, you just don't know, and that's my job, is to tell you. I'm like a beauty editor from a magazine. I'm like, this is what I found. Okay, so Black Radiance. I found these at Walgreens. These are Perfect Tone Matte Lip Creams. I think they just came out with, and love it. There are so many products from the Black Radiance line that are awesome. And I just, of course, there's shades that don't work for me, but it is a women of color cosmetic line, and I love it. There is a Walgreens though that carries it, and my Walmart stopped carrying it, and it makes me so sad because I was able to find Black Opal and Black Radiance, and they're not there. So that makes me sad. Anyway, I am wearing this shade, and it is color, oh, what are you? Well, it's either 5401, but this is the color, and it's so pretty. It's, well, you can see it. It's this berry shade. And then this one is 5403, and it's a lighter nude, and it actually is, I like it too. And there's that. And it feels so good on the lips. It really does. I mean, it's crazy how good this wears. And something else I like, I'm actually wearing this over. This is the LA Girl Velvet Highlight Contour Stick. Look at that. So I am not wearing this on my face. That's something else. I'm wearing this here and I'm wearing it here. I just basically got like this. Because I wanted just like a little dimension, you know what I mean? And so this LA Girl is now being carried at Ulta. It is online and I'm pretty sure it'll be in stores soon. I didn't see it in any of mine yet, so I'm gonna try and review more stuff of that for you, because you're probably gonna be like, oh, what's this? I wanna buy it, you know? Because LA Girl is kind of hard to find. I know a lot. I've shown you guys the concealer is awesome. That was like one of my very first bargains of the week. And the HD concealer. And then I know people love the HD foundation, which I haven't tried yet, but I will. So this is good. I'm not like a cream stick highlighter girl sometimes for the face, but maybe I will be. Something else from LA Girl, which I like, which I'm wearing, is this face powder. I basically set my entire face with this powder. It is the Pressed Powder and Puff in the shade Natural, perfect silky smooth pressed powder, made in USA. Some things are made in China, some things are made in USA. So it is basically just, you know, it has the little puff in here. I used a big brush and I'm wearing my e.l.f. Foundation. So there's that. Speaking of e.l.f., this is a new highlighting brush and it is $3 and it is so nice. And this I found at the store. This is available also at Ulta, but you can find it at a beauty supply store. This is their You Glow Girl baked highlighter. And I was excited when I saw it because it reminds me of Ofra Cosmetics. And I think, is there one called like Rodeo Drive? There's one that people go crazy over and it's $30. I mean, I know I go crazy over highlighters too, but it's funny how sometimes you go, I'm not buying that. And then sometimes you're like, ooh, I'm fine with shelling out 40 bucks for this or that. You know, I mean, we all have like our little limits. And for some reason, the Ofra highlighter I look at and I go, why is that $30? Like, I'm not really a fan of their liquid lips. So I'm not gonna order a highlighter that may or may not be the best. Anyway, this is really cool and this is what it is, which it's, look at that. I mean, that is intense. I know I pretty much have 3 highlighters to show you every week, but dude, I can't help it. They're making them like crazy. There's so many highlighters out there and I keep buying them. So, because every time, you guys are so sweet. You'll be like, oh, Rebecca, you look so glowy in this video. I love it. And it's like, yeah, I know. Okay, so more hits, oh yeah, so I did that. I think this is $5.99. It's crazy. So yay and nay. So nay is this Soap and Glory 2-in-1 brow sculpting. I wanted this to be a dupe for my Wonder Brow Define. No. It is not. It does nothing for me. This, it's the same. It has the definer on one end and then it has the little brow gel with spoolie thing. And it was $10 at Target because Soap and Glory is now at Target, which is funny because Soap and Glory used to be at Target. Then they left and now they're back. So, yeah, I cannot make this work. It drives me crazy. So I went ahead and I put my Wonder Brow over this because nothing, but this is what it looks like. So if you see it, I don't know, maybe the darker or the brunette shades work better. And then I found some new Essence mascaras and these are so cheap. They're $4.99 and there's one I like and there's one I don't like. And the one I don't like is this Rock and Doll Crazy Volume. And I thought I was gonna love this one and I might next week because I always have that you guys know, maybe you don't, but I have this theory that you open up a mascara, you use it once or not, and then like a week later, it works even better. It's like spaghetti. It tastes better the next day, leftover. So this has, you know, a very wispy, bristly brush on there for the wand applicator. And it's kind of a thinner guy. And I thought, oh, maybe it'll be like my Giorgio Armani Ecstasy mascara. No, it's not. So then I do like, though, this was on the same display. There's like 4 new mascaras from Essence. This is called the False Lashes Mascara, Extreme Volume and Curl. And you probably can't tell the difference on camera, but that's on this side. And I do like it because you can tell with that first coat if it's doing anything. And it, you know, was like, bam, as soon as I put it on. It's not, you know, Chanel in my book, but it is really good for $4.99. So, yeah. Oh, that was plenty though, right? Let me know if you like a bargain of the week kind of hodgepodge like this, or you prefer me to focus on one item. And let me know, I should do hair next soon, shouldn't I? I've done like skincare and blush and a couple lips and highlighters. So what's next? Shall I do fine? I got a couple hair items, so let me know. And I love your guys' feedback. So I think that's everything. I will see you next video. Please be sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you so much for watching. What? Am I in a game show? Thank you so much. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. I will see you guys next time. Bye.